Hi everyone, it's Sam Jackson with In Command with Sam. I am the Director of Innovation and Technology for Keller Williams in North Atlanta, and today we're going to jump into the Command Training Series and into module number 2, which is how to create your marketing profile. So today we're going to jump in, go to agent.kw.com, that is the login for Command, and using your Keller Williams One login, we're going to sign in. Give that a second to load. And if you'd watched module number 1, what we did is reviewed all of the apps. We've kind of went through basic training, going over Command, and then today we're going to focus on building out your marketing profile. So I think this is one of the most important things you can do getting started in Command before we're ready to rock and roll with contacts. So to access your marketing profile, just like in settings in module number 1, I'm going to click on my name in the top right hand corner up here. I'm going to click on that, and then I'm going to go to settings. Awesome. And now you see your connected apps. So if you've been through the module number 1, you should have a lot more connected apps through here. But today I'm actually going to move over to the left-hand side. We're going to click on Connect Settings, which is where we're going to connect our marketing profile. So when I click on this, you will notice that most of mine is completed already, but don't worry, I'm going to show you how to do this. I'm going to click on my marketing profile. And you'll see that my headshot, my team logo, or my own agent logo is here. My details have been preloaded, but some of the stuff is going to be blank. I'm going to show you how to complete this, how to access your Market Center's DBA logo, and more. But basically what we're going to do is fill out this entire sheet so that whenever I go to do marketing, whether it's on Facebook or through a postcard or creating a landing page, it is here so that I don't have to type in or upload my photo, my contact information every single time I do an ad. So this is going to save you a lot of time in the future. So the first thing we can do is actually click on uploading your photo. So you're going to have an add photo button here, and you'll notice that Command, what they're looking for is a photo that is smaller than 1 megabyte in size. And then also they're looking for something that is 360 by 360. So what does that mean? So for this picture to be optimized, your headshots and then also your logos are usually more of a portrait or more of a vertical landscape or horizontal landscape type of view. What you need to do is kind of crop those images into more of a perfect square. So that's 360 by 360. There will be a link in the description below on how to resize your photos. There's a million different ways that you can do that. I recommend a free service online called pickresize.com. But again, a link to that video will be in the description below on this video. Now, all you have to do is, this is just like kind of like uploading your Facebook profile. I click on upload and I choose the right one from my pictures, and we're going to go through my Dropbox, and my headshots right up top. Change that. And again, that's the same photo, so you're not going to see a change there, but you'll see your photo update. Now again, if your head is scrunched or if you look like a pinhead or you have a really broad face, you can fix that through the picture resizing. Team logo. I do not belong to a team, but I have used Fiverr.com to create a logo for me. That's what you see kind of once I'm on my branding. So I just kind of do the same thing. I click on the upload button, find my logo within my Dropbox, which I'm not sure what it is. We're not going to hunt for it, and it'll be in there. Now, you're completing your marketing details, all of your details, so I would recommend using what you use professionally. I always go by Sam, never Samuel. I'm not sure how I'm logged in the Keller Williams system, but I'm going to keep this like I would professionally. You would put your agent license number in here. If you belong to a team, you would type it in, and then put in your designations and credentials. So mine are a little bit wonky, but this would be Realtor and any other abbreviation that you have after that. To be honest with you, I'm probably only interested in putting in Realtor. My own personal opinion, I'm not sure the consumers want to kind of hunt down and understand what each of your acronyms mean, but what I will say though is it's super important to become an expert in the niche and the fields you're in. We're always going to be learning based. We're going to continue that. I'm just not always going to share my credentials beyond being a Realtor. Bio. So this is the one that scares people the most. If you do not have a bio, there's 2 things that I recommend doing. The first one is R&D, which we all know that can mean research and development or really rip off and duplicate. Go to kwconnect.com, find another agent that has an awesome bio, and just hijack their their biography. I'm not going to lie, I did the same thing. I'm not going to tell you who, but if you can find out who it is on KW Connect, I'll offer a free 1-hour coaching service for you if you can tell me who I ripped off. But basically, you can do it that way. The other recommendation that I have is actually go to Fiverr.com. That's Fiverr.com. If you do a search for professional biography, you can have somebody do a gig for you, which is probably about $5 to $10 to do that. I've once used Fiverr for that, but I'll link to Fiverr in the description below as well. They're an awesome gig service that you're doing basically any marketing, different things you don't want to do for about $5. Awesome resource for real estate agents. Now, you're going to want to continue coming down forward here. Put in your mobile phone number, your office phone number. Do not mix these around. There's a reason why they're in that order. If you have your fax number, go ahead and put it in. I live in 2019, so I do not have a fax number, but if that's something that you still have and still use, put it in there. Your preferred email, your preferred website, put it in as well. And your DBA logo, not everyone knows this. This is your doing business as logo, and this is specifically for your market center. So what you want to do, if you do not have this on your computer already, I think the best way to find this, and I'm not saying to Google, I'm saying to go to Connect, kwconnect.com. So it's kwconnect.com. And then this is, if you haven't been to KW Connect, please do play around here. There's a lot of amazing resources. But to get that DBA logo, you want to click on the resources button and then scroll your mouse down to marketing. And then once you land here, you don't even have to move your mouse. We are on the logos and branding button. So I click on this. This is going to take me to basically the style guide, all the different color info for Keller Williams. But I'm going to scroll down to about the middle of the page here where it says Market Center Logos. And you'll see that we have the example of the Keller Williams Premier Properties logo. But if you do a search in the Market Center button here, I can search for 181, which is my Market Center number, or I can search in for the Market Center itself, which is, for me, North Atlanta. Now, the reason why I recommend doing it by the Market Center number, if you know it, that if I search North Atlanta, if I can spell today, you'll see here that I get both Market Center 171 and 181 because it's picking up those keywords. Not to confuse yourself, it's probably easier just to know what market center you belong to, which is North Atlanta for me. It could be something different for you. Shout out to my friends back in Pittsburgh in Market Center 131. That was awkward. 138. I just remembered they don't have a DBA logo, which is okay too. You can just use the random Keller Williams one, which you would access down here, the full color, the reverse logos, and then also the informal KW one as well. But we got some awesome logos you can design. But if you're looking for your market center, 181, let me grab this. I'm going to click the download button. Now, this isn't a really important step you want to follow. Click download. This is either, depending on your computer, it's going to save down here, and it's a zip file. Or what will happen is it'll just kind of save it wherever you have things naturally going for your download screen. Give that a second. Now, this is crucial. What I'd highly recommend, because what I've noticed from training to training is that these files will save kind of randomly on certain people's computers. So I think it's best if you're going to upload, click on the file itself and open this up. You want to unzip this file. And what I highly recommend is grabbing it, either right-clicking it and copying it, or just moving it somewhere onto your database, or on your desktop, or somewhere that you can locally save it. But I'm going to grab all of these, highlight them, drag them onto my desktop so that I know that I have them there. I'm going to get out of it. And then I'm just going to create a new folder on my desktop that are for Market Center logos. And then I'm going to grab all these, copy those, drag them in, and now I have a full-blown folder on my computer that has all the black and white, CMYK, PMS, which are like the original files, then RGB. So black and white, this is basically the Keller Williams logo with your Market Center attached to it, and then this is the black and white version. If you click on it, you'll see what each of them look like. Now, I highly recommend for anything online, use a PNG, which is this one here. You'll notice the file type is PNG. And PNG. This is best for web services. You can also use a JPEG, but that's going to give you that nice transparent background so you don't have that like white block anytime you're doing something. And then if I just go back, you'll see the other logos like RGB. Oops, accidentally put that in the wrong folder. RGB, which are the full color awesome ones. So KW North Atlanta. So now that you have those locally saved on your computer, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of this screen, go back to KW Command, I'm going to leave KW Connect, and then underneath my DBA logo, I'm going to click on the Upload button, and because I saved it on my desktop, I'm going to go here, MC Logos, I'm going to switch to the black and white one today. I'm going to go with the black one right there. Let's do this. Oh, I like that one. There we go. Open. We are good to go. So my logo works there. Now, in my experience, I don't think you really have to worry about resizing these. I've never had any issues with my logo not appearing the right way. But if you run into issues, check out a link below on how to resize your photos just to get that 360 by 360 square. All right, I'm going to fill in my market center name. You guys should know this. It should be on your business card. The one thing you may have trouble getting is your brokerage license number. Make sure that you have that right information in there. This will help you keep in compliance that when we are doing advertising, all this information is going to be preloaded for you. You don't have to research it every single time. And then also your legal footer. So I think from a bare minimum, and again, this is my own personal opinion, please reach out to your broker in your market center. But I'm saying have at least each office is independently owned and operated. You may want to have something about soliciting listings or wiring money. But for my marketing profile, I'm just going to put each office is independently owned and operated. That kind of does the catch-all for me. All right. Now, scrolling down to social media, what I recommend here is only link the social media accounts that you are comfortable sharing publicly. So if you do not use Twitter, which I do not use Twitter, I have a Twitter account, I follow certain people, but I have a strong feeling that Twitter for most people is more political than any of the other social medias out there. For that reason, I'm not linking people to my Twitter account because if they, and again, there's no wrong answer here, but if they're on the other side of me politically, I don't want that to be a reason for them to not use me as the real estate agent. So I'm just not going to touch Twitter with a 1,000-foot pole. So I'm going to leave that blank. But with Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, LinkedIn, I'm going to put those links in. And basically what you're going to do is just open up Facebook. And oh my goodness, I'm afraid to do this while I'm recording. But I'm going to go to Facebook. I'm going to click on my pages. I'm going to click on all the pages I own. And you'll see that I have a few here. Oops, daisy. Here's all the pages that I have. I just want to link the one, so my Market Center business page, I'm going to click on Keller Williams North Atlanta. I'm going to grab this full Facebook URL up top, copy it, go back to KW Command, and I'm going to paste it in here. All right, so that's how I do that. I hit Command Z because I have mine set up for the command page. I'm going to do the same thing with Twitter. I'm going to go to Instagram, grab instagram.com/ and then your username. Same thing with YouTube and LinkedIn. You're going to go there, grab the profile for what you want to share, because ultimately what will happen is there'll be a Facebook, a Twitter, an Instagram, a YouTube, a LinkedIn logo. And once they click on that, this is the hyperlink on where they'll land to. Okay? All right. Now, to get your branded KW app, I think there's two easy ways to do this, but I think the easiest way is that if you have your computer up in front of you and you have your cell phone handy, I would actually open up your cell phone, go to the red Keller Williams app, this bad boy right here. Now, the most important thing is make sure that at the bottom it says your KW agent is your name. So it should say Sam Jackson, whatever. And then what I want to do, if you can see down here, I'm going to make myself bigger. Boom. Okay. I'm going to click on the share app button, which is in the middle. And then I can do this two ways. I can email it to myself, or I can text Facebook and Twitter. What you want to do, though, is just click on email. Email this to yourself. And then what you want to do is just basically grab that link that says app.kw.com, type the whole thing in, and send it here. So I'm going to do that now. I'm going to do this. SW. Could have pre-planned this. Sorry, guys. All right. So just email that to myself, and I get rid of my giant face. Sorry about that. I'm going to go to Gmail. And then if you email this, it's no different than emailing it to your client. I'm going to open up, I like this mobile real estate app, and I'm going to grab this link. Oops, daisy, going to grab this link. I'm going to copy it. And then I'm going to put this into your branded KW app link. Paste. Now, if you are doing this any other way, what I would recommend is definitely opening up another window, pasting that same link in here and making sure that this is the right app. So right now mine is only tied to the Pittsburgh South Market Center. You may have experienced the same issue that if you were bouncing from Market Center to Market Center. I just moved to Atlanta from Pittsburgh, so I still have this little connection. You may experience the same thing, but otherwise for most agents you should see your face here, your headshot. You should be good to go. But that's connecting your mobile app to this, and then I'm just going to click save. Gonna click save, and then we're good to go. This is loading, and all of the changes that I made are rocking and rolling. So now, whenever I go in to create, let's just do a quick Facebook. Actually, let's do this. Let's go create a quick landing page. Click on plus, and again, this is a class for another day, but I'm going to show you the amazing part of this. When I do a landing page, I'm going to put in my legal footer, my agent branding, and my branded header. And once I configure my widgets, oopsie daisy, what we do? There we go. I had to give it a second to load. Once I configure my widgets, I have 3 of them that should be good here. All of the information that we just filled out through the marketing profile is in here. If I did not do that step, I'm going to have to come in and upload my headshot, change my background, do all this information, including my team logo. Because we took this step today, this is going to set you up for success when we do anything with our marketing and designs. So again, thank you for tuning into what I'm going to call command module number 2, setting up your marketing profile. I hope you're enjoying the YouTube channel and all the training sessions that we have here today. If you do like what we're doing, give a thumbs up on the video, subscribe to In Command with Sam, and turn on post notifications. That way there you are up to date on everything we are doing here today in KDB Command. Thanks for watching. I'm Sam Jackson, Director of Innovation Technology for Keller Williams in North Atlanta, runner of the YouTube channel In Command with Sam. Thank you, and stay in command.